What's up, folks? It's Frankie Baby Fantastic coming at you with my tits and bits. Vee Jay Records. Vee Jay Records was one of the first black-owned and female-owned labels in America, and also the first U.S. record company to release recordings by the Beatles.
Frankie Baby.
Founded in Gary, Indiana by husband and wife team Vivian Carter and James C. Bracken, V and J. Vee Jay quickly became a top indie label that regularly turned out superb R&B, urban blues, and later jazz, folk, and gospel recording. Today, the historical label continues to issue retrospectives by Little Richard, John Lee Hooker, and more. Vee Jay Records was one of the first black-owned and female-owned labels in America, and also the first U.S. record company to release recordings by the Beatles. Yes, the Beatles. Vee Jay has significant success with pop and rock and roll. Vee Jay acquired the rights to some of the early recordings by the Beatles through a licensing deal with EMI, as the American affiliate Capitol Records was initially uninterested in the group. Capitol Records didn't even care about the group, you dig? The main attraction at the time, however, was another EMI performer, Frank Ifield. Calvin Carter, co-owner, said he had a #1 record. It was called I Remember You. They took that record, and as a throw-in, they was asked to take another group too. The group turned out to be the Beatles. They got a 5-year contract on the Beatles as a pickup on the Frank Ifield contract. So that's how that goes.
It was our first hit in England, and this is in England, way back in England. And this song was released in America. It didn't do anything, but it was released later again, and well, it's doing something, you know. So, play for you now a song called Please Please Me.
Capitol Records had already passed on the option to release the Beatles in America, but the Brackens jumped on that chance. So Please 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 Me and From Me to You both came out on Vee Jay Records, followed by an album at the end of 1963. Needless to say, the Beatles took off and left Vee Jay, and then Vee Jay would end up in court. And then from there, its day in the sun was over. Court fees ain't no joke. Vee Jay Records, located in Chicago, Illinois. Founded in 1953, founders were Vivian Carter and James C. Bracken. In July 2014, the catalog was acquired by Concord Music Group. You can still purchase Vee Jay Records, the reissues at craft record stores, for any of you that's interested. Shout out to the old pioneers that paved the way. We got to get back to that. Get back to ownership, man. Ownership. Stop throwing everything and giving everything away. I'm just planting the seeds, so be sure to go check out the Vee Jay Records. Go do some research on them. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up the video. Feel free to comment. Follow me also at frankiebabyfantastic.com.